What's really good, people? HMK here once again with the analysis of the new Kingdom Hearts 2.8 Final Chapter Prologue, the final trailer, Kingdom Hearts 15th Anniversary. This trailer blew me away because it just showed so much stuff, and I couldn't be more excited for 2.8. Man, a lot of people were, when this game was first announced last year, a lot of people were like sleeping on this, but man, dude, Square Enix is like, hold my beer. So let's do this. Let's get into it. The analysis. All right. First and foremost, we've already seen, there's a couple of scenes that we already saw from previous trailers in this, where Mickey comes in to defend Aqua from Terra, Xehanort, and Vanitas Ventus. So, he does a little spin attack, helps up Aqua. She's all happy. All right, so, not much we can go here. And here we see cutscenes from Dream Drop Distance. Like, this falls along the lines of previous trailers where it shows off the showcases of each game. Dream Drop Distance HD. Well, I gotta say, this game looks great. It's funny how this one game is the best looking out of all the games so far. And we see right here, the world ends with you characters. Joshua, Neku, and, God, I'm running a blank with her name. I'm sorry. Alright, so, here we have Lee and the 13 Seekers of Darkness along with Master Xehanort. Damn, they look clean. What? And now, scenes from Kingdom Hearts Key back cover, but we're going to take a look at these, because some of these have some new scenes. We see here Vulpius and Laparius looking at Kirithi in a little test tube bottle. Test tube baby. Here we see Unicornus. And there's Kirithi up and alive and well. Man, this thing is so cute. And a little big-headed for my taste, but it's all good. Luxu here with Master Xehanort's Keyblade, or I should say his Keyblade, because that was his original Keyblade. But man, the detail on this Keyblade is so good. You see the nicks and scratches along the blade and all that. Oh, bad cover. And then you see here Vulpius here at the fountain, just, talking up. It's funny because we've seen Ephemer in one trailer of back cover, but we yet to see Skuld. And I'm pretty sure Skuld is going to be this, and I can't wait to see her in that HD goodness. And here is 0.2 Birth by Sleep, Destiny Islands. My God, that scene right there of that one segment of the island that we all know and love looks so good. You see the water and the foam just coming off the rocks there, and the wooden bridge, and the palm trees, and the palm fruit. Oh my God, let me stop. So here we see Mickey with his four-fingered ass carrying the Wayfinder that Aqua seems to drop. It's like, Aqua, are you okay? Aqua preparing to fight her shadow inside the mirror, and Aqua preparing to fight a bunch of dark sides here at what seems to be the dark world of the Enchanted Dominion. And here we see the Keyblade Graveyard. Is it going to be an accessible world in this? Probably. That would be great, but, the Keyblade Graveyard has never been one to be swallowed by the darkness. It's in the realm of light, the Badlands. So that's a bit weird seeing this at nighttime. Maybe it's a flashback or something like that. I don't know if you're going to be able to go to this place in time, but we're going to have to find out. Now, here we see Kairi talking, but this trailer is in Japanese, but at this point, you don't hear any dialogue from her. But, she is going to have dialogue, which is great. And, Riku, Kairi, all these people are going to get dialogue in 0.2. Dude, I'm ready. This is the first new game of Kingdom Hearts we've had in years since Dream Drop Distance. And there you go. Aqua, 0.2, looking into the mirror. Or I should say, looking away from the mirror. I think she's stuck because the mirror, it looks like the mirror chamber is behind her. So she's stuck in a segment where she can't go back. So it looks like you won't be able to backtrack as much as you can, or as much as we think in 0.2 Birth by Sleep. And now here we have Terra and Ventus. It seems like this world, this entire dark world, is going to segment into each other, with the Castle of Dreams going into the Dwarven Woodlands, and the Dwarven Woodlands going into the Enchanted Dominion. As you can see here, they're going to the forest area, but the forest area looks a little bit more thorny than I remember, so that looks like it's going to be segmenting Dwarven Woodlands into the Enchanted Dominion. So we see Aqua just slashing through these thorns, getting ready. And right there, these red thorns, this is where you slash in order to get by in this level. But one thing I wanted to point out that I don't know what this is that every time she seems to slash something, or every time she seems to combo something, you see this little these arrows above the command bar. And I have no idea what that means. Does that make her go faster? Does it make her combos attack faster? I have no idea, but we see this multiple times in the trailer. What does this mean? I'm not entirely sure. We're just going to have to find out when the game comes out, or if they decide to talk about it, whatever. And here's the big kicker. We finally get a look at the menu. This person has been playing the game for 4 hours, and that's a good amount of time, honestly. a lot of people are saying that 0.2 is gonna be small. It's gonna be, you know, it's gonna be such a short game. I don't think so. Nomura and Square Enix already confirmed that this game is gonna be the length of a Disney World that we're used to, but then they reiterated later that it's gonna be a world as the size of one world, as big as a Kingdom Hearts 3 world. So that is very promising, and this world right here is just called the Dark World. I'm pretty sure that's going to be the name for the entirety of the game that you're going to play, because you are in the realm of darkness and you're going to be going to the dark versions of Castle of Dreams, Dwarven Woodlands, and Enchanted Dominion, and more. So we're going to get to that in a little bit. So it looks like you can customize Aqua. You could put cat ears on her, the Minnie Mouse ears from, you know, Disney World, Disneyland, and you can customize her shoulders with stuff, even though, like, it's, you know, just, like, floating there. It's kind of weird, but, you know, it's all good. And you can even give her little wings, which is nice. And it's funny because these wings just look like, you know, butterfly wings. But these wings right here, it looks like it's in the pattern of the Keyblade, or I should say the Keyblade that Xehanort tried to create in Birth by Sleep. You know, those little winged blades that would go along the sides of the combined Kingdom Keys that forges the blade. So that kind of looks like that. And then you can also customize the color of Aqua's, what would you call that, tassels? Or little, it's not a skirt, it's just like, you know, these cloth pieces that just hang off her sides. So you can customize that, which is great. I am ready. I am going to customize Aqua, and man, she looks dope! Going over here into the magic mirror, and it's, you know, broken. That's bad luck. You're gonna stay in the you're gonna stay in the realm of darkness longer than you expected. And this segment in the world, oh my lord, can you look at that rock that she's walking on? Can you see the crystals? Can you see the lighting effects from the distance? Do you see my boy Mickey, that fuck boy, just, you know, walking along the side of Aqua? Damn, look at Aqua's MP and health bar. Jesus lord, that is a lot. And dude, Mickey's walk cycle is just so good. His run cycle is like so good. I'm so ready. So it looks like you will be getting Mickey as a partner character in 0.2 Birth by Sleep. Very similar to what we've seen in Kingdom Hearts 3. This HUD right here looks similar to how the partner HUD and the main HUD looks like for Sora, because of course Sora has his partner characters Disney and Goofy in this side, and right here you see just Mickey, and I'm pretty sure it's just gonna be Mickey in this. Hey, if Terra and Ventus are partner characters at some point in this game, that'd be great too. So they're walking towards this light in the realm of darkness. I want to say this leads into the next segment, which is gonna be I'll reveal later, but it's gonna be something else. I don't want to reveal too much, but Destiny Lions is gonna be Destiny. So we see her doing some sort of, it's like a type of flow motion when she's sliding on the Vines of the Thorns, or I should, Vines of the Thorns, yeah, it makes sense. And she's jumping over using double flight over a dark side attack, which, you know, looks great. Oh, you gotta time this right or else you are fucked. And there's gonna be multiple versions of that. And then right there, fighting the dark side. And once again, she has the these arrow bars that are stacking up over her command bar, which I still have no idea what it does, but we're gonna have to find out. And damn, these dark sides, they have 5 points of health bars. Jesus, I cannot wait for these bosses, and there's multiple of them. I don't know if, like, you fight this one dark side and when you beat it you destroy all the other dark sides, or you have to fight each dark side individually. That would be dope. That would be such a great boss battle. But man, this game looks great. Look at that. Oh, that Firaga, and boy, that giant blast of darkness, orb of darkness, dude. I'm ready. I'm so ready. And here we have another boss battle against the Devil's Wave. And the Devil's Wave is basically the Heartless Storm that we've seen the first appearance from the 2013 E3 Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer, and we've seen that we do fight this. We actually fought against this in the 0.2 Birth by Sleep demo at E3 2016. So, yeah, you're fighting against it, and dude, look at the health bars these things have. My lord, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13. How did I know? Oh, of course there would be 13 bars. No more of that 13 bars of darkness. So, you have to fight this thing, and this boss battle looks like it's nuts. But it looks like you're gonna have to focus on the core of these Heartless in the Devil's Wave, and all these other Heartless seems to be used primarily for attacks and whatnot. And that definitely does look like the Devil's Wave. You're gonna have to take out that core thing. It's right. And here we see Mickey going to work, And it seems that this is gonna be some sort of limit attack because everything else just in the HUD just disappears for the stack. So Mickey uses Star Seeker in order to blast away the Devil's Wave and burst out the Heartless. So then Aqua uses an attack that we all know and love that Master Ericus uses in that boss fight against Terra, which is like the Chains of Light. She fires it at the Devil's Wave, and I would say focuses on the core and locks the core together in these Chains of Light. And then Mickey and Aqua work together in order to blast these guys away. So I don't know if this is going to be the end of the boss fight. Well, actually it's not, because you can see the life bar come back after this. But it looks like Wayfinder is going to be the name of this limit. A lot of people say it might be a new command style, but I doubt it's going to be a command style. It looks like it's going to be a limit. The reason why I say that is because after it's over, you know, it goes away. The Wayfinder thing just goes away from that. And the fact that Mickey and Aqua are working together to initiate it and to activate it doesn't tell me that it's a command style. It tells me that it's a limit. So yeah, dude, this looks great. So then next up we get to the part with Sora and Riku. Nothing new here. We've seen this before, but man, they look clean. Look at that. Look at that. Dream Drop Distance looks so good. Young Xeno looking fresh. And here we have Kingdom Hearts Key back cover. Oh yeah, I am ready for this. Okay. This is the Master of Masters. He's talking about the end of what's foretold in the Book of Prophecies is inevitable. You know, there's no way to dance around it. And the fact of the matter that everyone is trying to prevent it actually just, you know, turns the wheel faster to that end goal. And he's just like, you know, there's none you guys can do. You know, so you might as well just, you know, lie down and get smoked. And then you see here Unicorn. He's talking about how we are here to ensure the light makes it to the future. Oh yeah, you all gonna die, man. You all are gonna get smoked. And here, one of my favorite scenes, we see Leopardus, Vulpeus, and Anguius, you know, corner Acid, aka Ursus, and you know, smoke this dude, man. Fuck him up. And he's like, of course, if we follow the book, it's gonna be inevitable. Nah, it's gonna be inevitable. Regardless, man. He thinks that if these guys, you know, they don't listen to the book, it will be they'll be able to avoid what the book says. But you know, it's the future. You can't re-argue that. Sorry, GG, no re. So then we see here Vulpeus, you know, going down to the Dandelions, which of course is the big kicker of Kingdom Hearts Key and Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key, that she forges a group called the Dandelions in order to live on beyond the Keyblade War, because she knows everyone's gonna die. Here we have Terra and Ventus with Aqua, and Terra's like, you can see us? Oh, whoa. The darkness! Terra's revenge! Alright, wait. Oh, boy. Yeah. So then Terra's asking, you can see us? And it looks like this is indeed Terra, but man, look at those fingers. That's one thing that's kind of bothering me about Kingdom Hearts 2.8 and Kingdom Hearts 3, them fingers. But whatever, it's all good. And he's like, yes, I can see you, and I can see Ven too, but Ven looks like he's not having it. Ven looks like he's asleep. So, I mean, Terra, yeah, his body is stolen, but he's still, you know, he can still react and whatnot. But Ventus is a different story. He is asleep. He is he's a sleepwalker at this point. He is kind of done. Even though Aqua's like, yeah, I can see Ven too. Nah, Ven is asleep. But Aqua then asks Mickey, oh, have you seen this place before? Yes, I have. And dude, this is Destiny Islands, and it looks very similar to the way it was fucked up at the end of Kingdom Hearts 1. So yeah, I am ready for this game. And she's like, yeah, I came into this island before. I met two boys that I thought was worthy of the Keyblade. And of course, we see the flashback of Birth by Sleep of Aqua meeting Riku and Sora. Man. And then here we Dream Drop Distance. Oh yeah, Sora saved me once. I can hear his name. Blah, 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 blah. We've seen this already. Nothing new. And here, my boy Roxas in that, that goodness. I can't wait for the 60 frames per second goodness. And he's like, okay, Sora, yeah, there's so many hearts connected to you, and that is why it has to be you. One of my favorite cutscenes in Dream Drop Distance, Roxas' grief. Let's get it. So then here, Leopardus is, you know, everyone just cares about the book. Well, of course, yeah, the book is pretty, you know, pretty important. It's pretty scary. And here we see Ursus fighting Anguius, and he's doing like an X attack. Oh my goodness, it looks so good. She dodges it, summons her Keyblade, because I'm pretty sure that her Keyblade was knocked away, because you see right here, it's in the floor, like, or inside of a wall. What do you call it? Ursus probably knocked it away, and it hit the ground, but then she summons it back, because that's what the Keyblade can do. She gets it back, and then does a counterattack against Ursus, and Ursus trying to block as he might, but you know, it sucks. So then the Master of the Master comes here and says, the key is to follow your heart, and you know, there's no way to ignore what your heart is saying. You know, he seems a little bit weird. And look at that. Dang, how tall is the Master of Master if he can put his hand on top of Angus like that? Man, Angus half a teacher. I'm pretty sure she might be. Yeah, she is. You know, puts his head on top of her, hand on top of her, hand on top of her. And then look, oh, cute little Kiriti trying to do stuff, and then he's pulling the bottle. It's like, look at this thing, poke. And then here we have it, dun 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 dun, the page rip, the infamous page rip. Oh boy, now we know who stole the page. It's either the Master of Master or Luxu. We can't really tell at this point because they both wear organization coats, or I should say dark coats, whatever it is. So rip, 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 rip. Yeah, rip in pieces. So now we see many scenes here of Leopardus and Vulpeus comforting each other, I hope, because it's like in Kingdom Hearts Key back cover, and not Kingdom Hearts Key back cover, Kingdom Hearts Key and Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key, it kind of like alludes to the point where they are, you know, the only two friends out of that group. They support each other because they're the youngest, so they kind of, you know, use that common ground to forge a friendship. So yeah, and then you see Unicornus, who probably kicked this dude's ass. Unicornus and Ursus, you know, just talking stuff. And here we have the box. What's in the box? What is this box? And just so you know, me and Sky, we both have a theory on what could be inside this box. You should go check it out. I'm gonna leave a link to the video in the description box below. Check it out. We believe that, you know, this box has something super important, the number of locks and what it says on the top. Dude, you guys gotta check that theory out. What's in this box? We haven't seen it before, but we know it's gonna be some big shit. But one thing I could tell you without spoiling that theory is that more than likely this is Luxu carrying the box, because you can see in his other hand over here he has Master Xehanort's Keyblade, or his Keyblade, like I keep saying. Right there you can see the rest of the Keyblade there. That's his Keyblade. He's dragging the box, more than likely in the Keyblade graveyard after the Keyblade war is over. So this is probably gonna be like some sort of like ending scene or epilogue. So yeah, I'm ready. Now we see the Master or Luxu just looking over the town that is Daybreak Town. You know, honestly, I can't really tell the difference between these two unless one of them is holding the Keyblade or not. So, yeah. And then Mickey talks about that same line. He says, oh, the key is to follow your heart, words to live by. Oh, that's a really old saying. It's like, oh, I put my faith in those words. It looks awkward. And boy, right there, Terra Xehanort fighting Terra Xehanort fighting Terra in a battle. You know, battle of wills, man. Fuck Terra up. Let's do it. And as you can see here, Terra has some light around him. You know, he has that little like outline around his entire figure. This is just like how Riku had that outline around him when he was, you know, trying to stop Ansem, who took over his body in Kingdom Hearts 1 to buy Kairi, Donald, and Goofy some time to run away. So this seems like it's gonna be a very similar scenario. But look at him. He's like, get away from me, and they're fighting. And fuck Terra up, man. You got this Xehanort, yo. Nothing on you, boy. And then here we see a hand just grab Ventus, who seems to still be asleep. But we don't know what this hand is. We don't know if it's a dark side. It could be a Guardian, but I don't think Guardian's ever been that big unless we're talking about the Guardian from the boss fight, the Ansem final boss fight in Kingdom Hearts 1. So that might be Guardian, that might be a dark side. We don't know. Here we have Mickey finding the Kingdom Key D, as he would do, you know, as prophesized by the Kingdom Hearts lore. He went to the Realm of Darkness in order to find this thing, and this is him finding it. And here, I don't know if this is a scene in 0.2 or Kingdom Hearts Key back over, but we see here a familiar sight, the pillars that is from the Keyblade graveyard, and we see someone looking over there with Master Xehanort's Keyblade. But whoever this is in an organization code. We don't know if this is Xehanort. We don't know if this is Luxu. We don't know. But all we know is that it is a wielder of the Keyblade that Master Xehanort wields, and he's watching this overhead. It could be Xehanort. It could be Luxu. This could be Luxu looking into the future of what it's gonna be like with the Keyblade War and whatnot. So yeah. And here we have Kingdom Hearts 1 Riku running with his, you know, running pose. Like, oh my goodness, what does this mean? What does this mean? He's running around in the realm of darkness, the realm of dankness. You know, actually this could be Riku's soul running around in the realm of darkness after Ansem took over his body at the end of Kingdom Hearts 1. So this could be it. Yeah, you know, coming into contact with Mickey, and then Mickey losing his shirt. Boy, you know this is gonna be some gnarly shit in this game. But dude, look at his sneakers, look at his soles. You see the Mickey, man, narcissist much? But yeah, he loses his shirt, it disintegrates, and some guy put out on Twitter that this could lead to the scene of Mickey using the Kingdom Key deed to close the door of darkness at the end of Kingdom Hearts 1 because he was shirtless and that, and this could show how he got shirtless. So damn, Mickey getting shirtless, yo, battle for days, what? Next, we see Riku and Mickey with suitcases ready to go on a road trip, a bro trip, but it's cool because these suitcases have the patterns, the Kingdom Hearts patterns that we all know and love from every type of, media or whatnot. You see the patterns in the briefcases, but what is going on? I think I have the answer because in all of the media things surrounding Kingdom Hearts 3, they said that Mickey and Riku are gonna go on their own journey as Sora, Donald, and Goofy goes on their journey to find the key to return hearts in Kingdom Hearts 3. Mickey and Riku are gonna go look for the missing Keyblade wielders. So this might be them getting ready for that road trip, looking for the missing Keyblade wielders. What's in suitcases? I don't know. It could be organization codes in order to protect them from the darkness, but we're gonna have to wait and see. But man, like, road trip ready. I cannot wait. Kingdom Hearts 0.2 is gonna be such a fucking grand game. Oh. And here we have it, the man of the hour himself, Sora, coming back to wherever he was with that shit ingrained to Jens's tower. And Goofy and Donald actually asked him, so where did you go? What happened? What were you doing this whole time? And then Sora, like a douchebag, is like, it's a secret. What is this secret? He probably went to go save Aqua. That's what happened. And look at Donald's like, yo, Sora, I'm tired of your shit. Why don't you just tell us where you were? It's a secret. Fuck! I am tired of secrets! And then we're gonna get more secrets in 2.8. So then he opens the door to Jens's tower and he says, we're back! And there you have it, Sora in 0.2. A lot of people were asking if Sora was gonna be in 0.2 Birth by Sleep. There you go. The confirmation. Man, he looks so happy, dude. He looks like a fucking Five Nights at Freddy's. At that moment, he looks like a Five Nights at Freddy's animatronic. But there you see Sora with that grin, that good, nice-ass grin we know and love. There you go. Our hero, ladies and gentlemen, Sora is confirmed to be in 0.2. And that's the end of the trailer. Oh my goodness, what a grand trailer. 0.2. Kingdom Hearts Key Back Cover Dream Drop. This is HD Kingdom Hearts HD 2.8 Final Chapter Prologue. I am ready for this game. 1 month to go, people. It's releasing next month, January. You ready? I'm ready. Let's do this. Kingdom Hearts HD 2.8 Final Chapter Prologue. How'd you guys think? What'd you guys think of my analysis? If you guys enjoyed it, please leave a like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe to HMK. And be sure to check out Skyward Wings channel for that theory that we did on what's in the box. Where's that damn box? Where you at? Box. Out of my way. Yeah, that box. Be sure to check out the theory on the box. And if you saw anything that I missed, please leave it in the comment section below. So until the next video, I've been HMK, and I'll check you guys later.